Hello, today is Friday, June 5th, 2026. Here is your daily signal. According to the Associated Press, the United States has bombed Iranian radar and drone sites after Tehran shot down an American drone over the weekend, prompting a swift escalation in military actions in the Middle East. This series of events marks yet another episode in a pattern of intensifying military actions between the United States and Iran, with missile attacks destabilizing regional security and disrupting oil supply chains across the Gulf. On June 1, 2026, the U.S. retaliated by targeting strategic sites in Iran, while Iran claimed to have launched missiles at American soldiers stationed in Kuwait, although these were intercepted by U.S. defenses. Fortune notes that this conflict has triggered the largest oil supply disruption in history, accelerating multi-billion-dollar investments in renewable energy across Gulf states. Key numbers include the date of strikes June 1, 2026, the targeting of radar and drone facilities, missile attacks in Kuwait, and the unprecedented disruption of oil supplies. The immediate consequences are likely to be intensified military strikes, further interruptions in oil supply, and rising casualties within the region. In the medium term, experts anticipate accelerated diversification and massive new investments in renewables by Gulf states, along with persistent instability necessitating additional international mediation and continued volatility in global energy prices impacting economic development for energy-dependent regions. Next, onto property values in Dubai. Fortune reports that Dubai's property prices have dropped across all residential segments, raising questions about whether this is merely a war-induced blip or something more enduring. Property values in Dubai have declined since early 2026, reversing the rapid growth seen in 2024 and 2025. Geopolitical tensions and regional conflicts have unsettled investor sentiment and created significant uncertainty in the real estate market. According to market data published on June 1, 2026, luxury property values have fallen up to 8% since April, while residential transaction volumes dipped by 12% in May. The Dubai Land Department oversees the market and regulation, and major developers such as Emaar Properties and Damac Properties are feeling the impact alongside international investors and banks, who now face elevated risk exposure as collateral values slip. Near-term effects may include further price corrections and reduced liquidity, with developers potentially delaying projects or offering incentives, impacting both workforce demand and construction timelines. Banks are tightening lending criteria, making credit less accessible for buyers through mid-2026. In the medium term, investor strategies may shift toward less volatile markets until regional risks subside. Now, turning to major AI infrastructure expansion at tech giants. TechCrunch reveals that Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is planning to raise $80 billion to finance its massive AI infrastructure build-out, a move highlighting both the ambition and scale of investment at large technology firms. As companies race to support advanced machine learning models and AI services, capital outlays have reached historic highs, with Alphabet leading the charge in sector expansion. The company's executive leadership, including its CFO and CEO, are central to financing strategy, in close focus by institutional investors and financial markets monitoring rising tech sector debt. Raising $80 billion directly for AI infrastructure, Alphabet increases its leverage, attracting heightened scrutiny from credit rating agencies. Near term, this move may drive increased debt exposure and require higher risk premiums in capital markets, potentially affecting overall tech sector valuations. If anticipated returns from AI investments do not materialize, financial stress may result. In the medium term, competitive pressure could push other tech giants to follow suit, amplifying systemic financial risks across the industry. Now, onto the markets. International markets showed mostly positive momentum, with Netherlands advancing strongly with a day-over-day gain of 1.3% and Spain up 1.1%, while Taiwan declined by 1.1% and Indonesia fell 1.6%. Among gainers, Ceridian Technology jumped nearly 380% and BioGreen Med Solutions soared 148%, while Giad Limited plunged 71% and Hub Cybersecurity dropped 70%. In commodities, platinum outperformed with a day-over-day rise of 2%, while U.S. oil slumped 2.9%. Silver also gained 1.2%, but uranium edged down 0.2%. For favorites, Axon surged 6.6% and Oracle advanced 2.6%, whereas AMD declined 3.6% and MU lost 7.7%. S&P 500 gained 0.4% led by steady advances in healthcare, up 3%, and finance, up 2.6%, while semiconductors slipped 2.1%. In agriculture, corn retreated 1.4%, while clean energy finished broadly flat with the biggest sector mover being transportation, up 1.2%. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.